Hello everybody and welcome back to Broken Berean, and today we're going to be looking at a trailer for a new game in a series that I just recently discovered called YS, and this is going to be YSX Nordics. I just happened upon this series just going through the discovery queue on Steam, and it showed me YS 8. And I thought it looked really cool, like a good RPG, something that I would like and I would enjoy. And then, oh, lo and behold, I knew there was 8, so there's got to be 7 more before it. And now there actually is a new one coming out, 10, so there's a 9 somewhere. And 10 comes out next week. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get to play the demo before it comes out, but let's take a look at what this RPG is.
Can you keep up?
So it's definitely got a lot more combat, free combat, not the turn-based combat, which I really enjoyed with Visions of Mana, and what's the one I played? Dragon Quest. That was fun. It's not turn-based like something like Persona or Metaphor. Nothing against turn-based games. It's just that's the style, and I like it. I like this kind of vibe that it's got. It's got a lot of cool travel mechanics.
Didn't expect this here. Bet we can board him now.
Just one last push. Let's do it, Adel.
Right.
And that's really cool. This is an RPG, and so like a lot of RPGs, you do the battle on land and against enemies. This adds that feature that these are Nordic Vikings. I forget exactly when I was looking into it exactly what they're called, but you get to fight with ships and board the ships and attack. That's a cool thing. I mean, I'm like, this is cool. I've never experienced this, but like some of you know, took quite a couple decades off from gaming, so me getting back into this may not be new from some other series, but it's new to me and it looks cool. I want to board ships. I know there's like Sea of Thieves and stuff out there that you do all that, but that's strictly a pirate game. But this is kind of RPG with more added content. And I know you can do other things in here. Like there's a literal fishing element, like pulling that from like Stardew Valley and things like that. You know, you got to fish and got to build that skill up. So that's pretty cool too.
Coming October 25th, 2024 to Nintendo Switch.
Now it's coming to all platforms, and I am excited because this is a new, different style of RPG for me. I wouldn't say style, but it's got new concepts in it, and the boarding of the planes. Sorry, that's Force of Habit. Boarding of the ships and battling on the sea. That's a cool mechanic I haven't experienced in RPGs yet, and it's really cool. You got the dual combat, so you've got that going, and that's just combo attacks like you have in Dragon Quest, and other games like that. And it's really cool. I have to say, I'm really, really excited about it. I even went I went ahead and downloaded the demo, and I'm ready to play it. I don't know when I'm going to have time. Things are getting really busy, but I may do it the week of Halloween. I'm taking the week off for me. Sometimes you just got to take a week off for yourself. Mental health, just be like, I need a week off just to decompress. And that's what I'm going to do. So, like, Halloween week, I'm taking off. I'm probably going to do a lot of gaming just to relieve stress. But since it's Halloween, I want to do spooky games. So I'm looking at like doing like vampire, and I will be doing shortly after I get up on Halloween. I'm going to start Alien Isolation and play it all the way through Halloween night, and it may be a pretty long stream, but I'd like to play this demo, but I just don't know if I can fit it in between now and next Friday. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. Who knows? And it's one of those that you never know until it's just like, because like the Crow Country demo I did a couple days ago was like an hour. I've done 6-hour demos. I've done 2 hours. So I haven't seen how long this demo is, but the mechanics and what I've kind of looked at, what the story is, looks interesting. Looks cool. I know very little about the series itself, but if this is the 10th game in the franchise, I mean, it's got to be doing something good if they're continuing to make them. So this is definitely something I'm interested in and looking and playing. And it does come out October 25th. It is coming to Nintendo Switch, but it's also coming to PlayStation, Steam, Epic, Xbox, everywhere it's coming out. So all platforms, you can get your hands on this. And honestly, this just looks like a fun, cool open world. And the early reviews are a little mixed, but there's some complaints and cons to it, but primarily good reviews. There's some mechanic issues still, and there's some people complain about dialogue, and some of the open world stuff has some issues, like you can't venture into it. There's some graphical issues here and there, but overall the reviews look good. I think Metacritic has it like 83 out of 100. That's not bad. There's a couple of them that have 4 out of 5 and things like that. So this isn't a terrible game from early previews, but this is just a game that this is not a series I've ever touched or ever played. So I may play the demo, and who knows, I may start with this and go backwards through this franchise. That's kind of how I'm doing Dragon Quest right now. I'm starting with, what do I have? What Dragon Quest do I have? I forget the one I did. 11. I did the demo and I downloaded the other one. So, yeah, that's going to be cool. And there's a couple of the demos, like the Kakarot. I've never played it, and I know Sparkling Zero came out, so it's kind of like, yeah, I should probably touch on it a little bit. And someone sent me a text earlier today that Dragon Ball Daima, the new anime series that dropped, is coming out to Dragon Ball Kakarot and another Dragon Ball game, and it might come into Sparkling Zero as well. But I'm excited because anything that's RPG, I'm just all in on, because, and I know a lot of people don't like my take on Metaphor, and it just seemed like a lot. And I don't want to say it's woke, but there was definitely some messaging, and it just kind of took me out of it. Oh, humans are the bad monsters invading the land. Yay. Preaching to me. I just want to play a game in a fantasy world and escape. That's why I play games. People love it. It's probably going to win Game of the Year. There's a lot of Atlas fans. But this is something that I'm like, something like this that has absolutely no touching to the real world or any messaging or any topics, political, scientific, religious, anything like that. That's what I want. I just want a fun game that takes me to a blissful escape in gaming. That's how you win me over for games. And so I'm going to have to play this demo soon, and I can't wait to see what it's like. So let me know if you've played this series. If you have, which ones in the series should I play first? Should I go backwards? Should I not play Nordics, start from the beginning and work my way up? Or what's your opinion on it? Because this is a new franchise for me that I'm going to explore along with Dragon Quest. So I would love your input. Please let me know what games in this franchise are worth it. So which ones are like, oh, it's a good story, but the mechanics are terrible. Tell me which ones I should avoid. There's some games in a franchise that are just terrible. We're not going to lie. And some that are very controversial, like Super Mario Brothers 2. I like Super Mario Brothers 2, but I get exactly why it's controversial. And you got Legend of Zelda 2. No, that one is straight up trash. I don't care what people say. I hate it. Never liked it in the beginning. And so maybe there's one like this for this series that I should avoid. Please let me know down below. But until next time, my friends, as always, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.